Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about some X factors for the Toronto Raptors versus Philadelphia 76ers series. If you guys are new here, be sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. As always, Raps Nation, let's try and hit 250 likes on today's video. I'm amped up, dude. I am amped up for tomorrow. I think the game's at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. I will be alive for it. Tune in, come say what's up. But man, I feel like I've been waiting for this for the entire season of Rap Nation. I know you guys are right with me. It has been such an interesting year. I mean, not only last year, the Tampa Bay Raptors just kind of got shafted by the NBA, had to play a whole damn season on the road. You come into the season, you have a projected 35 win total. You get Scotty Barnes, who might actually end up winning Rookie of the Year. Personally, I think he's my Rookie of the Year. Like, if I got a vote, I think he'd be my Rookie of the Year, but we still don't know for sure about that. It just all comes down to this, man. It all comes down to this, and it's crazy how, 48 hours from now, the Raptors will be up 1 against the Philadelphia 76ers in the first round of the NBA playoffs. And it's just crazy, especially making content for this team all season. There have been a lot of people, there have been a lot of naysayers. There have been a lot of people who believe in the long-term look of the team, but as far as this season was concerned, we have some people thinking, oh, maybe they'll make the play-in tournament, blah, blah, blah. And then there's a lot of optimistic Raptors fans who are just like me, predicting a 5th seed, predicting a 4th seed, predicting a nice guaranteed spot in the playoffs, and that's exactly what ended up happening. I see 2 players for tomorrow night's game that I would love to just rise to the occasion. The first guy is Pascal, and I feel like he's a little bit more obvious, obviously playing at an all-NBA clip right now, at an all-star level. Siakam's been amazing, but he's also been really amazing against Philadelphia. Now, the last 2 games against Philly, I believe Freddie was out actually for both of those 2 games. OG's back, he's healthy, so you're pretty much 100% healthy, right? You're pretty much 100% healthy. You're pretty much fully healthy. Now, first game's in Philly. Obviously, the Raptors have the 5 seed, so you're going to be going up against Matisse for the first 2 games. Just wanted to put that out there because he's not vaccinated, so he can't play in Canada. Siakam, he's gonna have a lot to do in this series. It's going to be grindy, it's going to be gritty, and it's not going to be pretty. And I'm letting you know right now, tomorrow's game, I have no envisions that it's like a beautiful, pretty game. I highly, highly doubt it. In fact, if the Raptors were down 10 points after the first quarter like they did 2 weeks ago when they played Philly, I wouldn't be shocked one bit. I really wouldn't be shocked. It's going to come down to the wire. I have a feeling the entire series, every game's going to come down to the wire. But hey, that's what makes basketball. That's what makes playoff basketball so entertaining, so enjoyable. So we'll talk about Siakam a little bit here in just a second, but Hub Raptors sent out a nice tweet about Gary Trent Jr., who got it going a little bit before the playoffs started. Obviously, he dealt with a couple of injuries at the end of this season, and it kind of threw him off his mojo, I would say. But for the most part, Gary's had a phenomenal season. We'll get into his stats here in just a second. But we're going to talk about games where he scores more than 20. Because the Raptors, when Gary Trent Jr. scores more than 20, and I know obviously other things go into it, they're really good. In fact, they're 21-6 really good when Gary Trent has 20 or more. In games where he literally is just averaging more than 20, he putting up 28 points per game, 50.2 from the field, 48.5 from downtown. So if he's on his game, the Raps are almost impossible to beat. And then we have his season stats here, just a phenomenal job. 18.3 per game, 2.7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.7 steals a game. Unbelievable. 41.4 from the field, 38% from downtown while shooting 8 threes per game, 85 from the free throw line. But here's a cool part. He's got 3 40-point games. He's tied for 3rd in steals per game in the entire league. He's 4th in total steals in the entire NBA as well. He's got 15 games with more than 5 threes, which if that happens tomorrow, that would be absolutely epic. All defensive candidate, and he's also 23 years old. So the future is looking really bright with Gary, but I have a feeling he's going to be a strong X factor in this series. Obviously, defensively, it's going to be interesting to see actually what the Raps decide to do defensively. You know, is Gary going to guard Harden? Is Freddie going to guard Harden? These are things I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on. Also, I'm really curious to see like the adjustments, the mid-game tweaks, the post-game tweaks, like next game tweaks. I'm excited to see all the different tweaks and modifications that Nick Nurse does, because I made a video about the X Factor on the Toronto Raptors a couple of days ago, or their secret weapon, and a lot of people were like, it's Nick Nurse, and that's very true. Nick Nurse is a phenomenal basketball coach, one of the best in the entire league, and he's unbelievable. There's a thing trending on Twitter that I don't even want to say out loud because it's like super whack, but here we have Siakam. We'll talk a little bit about Siakam because he has been so vital to the second half season success of the Raptors. Now, right even when Siakam came, it didn't take him that long. Like, it took him maybe like a week or two to get back to kind of, you know, Pascal Siakam. But post All-Star break, I mean, this dude, post trade deadline, this dude has been on a complete tear. It's been awesome to watch. But against Philly, this man has been tough to stop. They cannot stop this man. We all know about the Raptors' ability to kind of shut down Joel Embiid in various games and various moments in games as well. But Siakam, they haven't had an answer for him. Joel Embiid, MVP. I don't know. I mean, like, not against Siakam. Just show him the stats against Siakam. So here are his stats against the Philadelphia 76ers this season. They're crazy. 30.3 points per game. 8.7 rebounds per game. I just got chills reading this next one. 8.3 assists per game. 1 steal per game, and then 50.7 from the field, 86.4 from the line. 2-1 record. Pascal Siakam, if he were to drop a 38-8 line like he has in their first 3 meetings this season, I don't think Toronto loses that game. As long as you're getting like contribution from any other player on the team, which I'm not worried about because you have so many threats. You got guys like Freddie, OG, Gary, Scotty, but then even if for some reason none of those 4 did well at all, let's say it was like an absolute shit show out there, we got Precious Achiuwa, maybe even a little bit of Malachi Flynn, but you got Thaddeus Young, you got Chris Boucher. Pascal goes 38-8. Jeez, man, that would be absolutely hype. So by the time a lot of you guys watch this video, it'll probably be like around 24 hours until the game. So, man, I hope to see you guys there. It's going to be a super fun live stream watching this basketball game. I can't wait just for the playoffs in general to start up again tomorrow. But if you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit that sub button as always. Thank you so much, actually, for 11K. I had a short blow up. One of my shorts I posted last week, Luka and Trae Young, is at like 125,000 views. It's absolutely crazy. But Raps Nation, I wouldn't be here without you guys. And I appreciate all the love you've been showing me, especially as of late, getting ready for this playoff run. Let me know down below who wins Game 1. Peace.